10 mind-blowing facts about time that will break your brain. What if everything you believe about time is wrong? Time is not what you think it is. It doesn't flow at the same speed for everyone. It can be stretched, bent, and even stopped. And the deeper scientists look into the nature of time, the stranger it becomes. These are 10 facts about time that will completely break your brain. Time moves slower when you move faster. This is not a theory. It has been proven with atomic clocks on airplanes. A clock that flies around the world comes back slightly behind a clock that stayed on the ground. GPS satellites have to constantly correct for this effect. Without the correction, your GPS would be off by miles within minutes. Speed literally slows down time. Time also moves slower near massive objects. A clock at sea level ticks slightly slower than a clock on top of a mountain, because it's closer to Earth's gravitational field. On the surface of a neutron star, time would move so slowly that 1 year there would equal thousands of years on Earth. Gravity is not just a force, it is a time machine. The past, present, and future may all exist simultaneously. Einstein's equations suggest that time is not a flowing river. It is a four-dimensional block where all moments exist at once. What we experience as the present may simply be where our consciousness happens to be located in this block. The past has not disappeared. It still exists, frozen in time, just as real as this moment. There is no universal now. Two observers moving at different speeds will disagree about what events are happening simultaneously, even when they're looking at the same clock. There is no moment in the universe that is objectively the present for everyone. Your now and my now are different, and both are equally valid. Time may not actually flow. The sensation of time passing, the feeling that the present moment is moving forward, may be an illusion created by our consciousness. The equations of physics work equally well, whether time moves forward or backward. There is nothing in the fundamental laws of nature that requires time to have a direction. The arrow of time, the reason the past is different from the future, comes from entropy. The universe started in an incredibly ordered state at the Big Bang and has been becoming more disordered ever since. It is this increase in disorder, called entropy, that gives time its direction. Time flows forward because the universe is getting messier. Time travel to the future is not only possible, it has already happened. Astronaut Sergei Krikalev spent 803 days in space traveling at high speed. When he returned to Earth, he had aged slightly less than everyone else, making him technically the most traveled person in time in human history. He is approximately 0.02 seconds in the future relative to someone who stayed on Earth. At the speed of light, time stops completely. A photon of light experiences no time whatsoever. From the moment it is emitted by a star to the moment it hits your eye, no time passes for the photon. The journey that takes light 100,000 years to cross our galaxy is, from light's perspective, instantaneous. Time may have a beginning, but it may not have an end. Most physicists believe time began at the Big Bang. Before that, the concept of time may not have existed, but the future appears to be open. Time may continue forever, even after the last star burns out and the universe reaches a cold, dark, maximum entropy state known as the heat death. Some physicists believe time is not fundamental, it is emergent. Like temperature or pressure, time may not be a basic property of the universe, but something that arises from more fundamental quantum processes. In this view, at the deepest level of reality, time does not exist at all. The universe is timeless, and what we experience as time is just a feature of how our minds process information. Time is the most familiar thing in the universe, and the least understood. We are all moving through it, carried forward by forces we cannot control, toward a future we cannot see. And the deeper science looks into its nature, the stranger and more beautiful it becomes. Subscribe, because next week we explore something even more extraordinary.